Hey everyone, it's me, that YGO player. Welcome back to more Pokemon LeafGreen and FireRed. I say LeafGreen first because that's the version we're playing. This time we're going to continue on the adventure officially. So let's go over Route 1, and we got two new Pokemon we can actually catch. They're both 50-50%. The first one is Pidgey. Pidgey is just a basic flying Pokemon. It's decent. It has some mediocre moves it learns from leveling up. In my opinion, there's a better flying type Pokemon. Like if you didn't have Charmander, of course, there is a better flying type out there you can actually catch than Pidgey itself. So I just probably advise you to pass on it. Next we have Rattata. Rattata is also another Pokemon. It's a decent normal type Pokemon. It's not decent. I don't know what I was thinking. The only thing that's good about that Pokemon is being an HM slave. That's it. So I just advise you not even use them in your teams. Again, there's another flying type Pokemon not that far from here to get that is much better in my opinion to use. And Rattata, again, you just use it for HM. So we're going to continue on over here, and there is a reason why we're here. Yes, there is a reason why I want to go over here, because we're going to get our first team member. Who could it be? Let's find out. It is not a Rattata, I can promise you that. So we'll cut it until we get our new team member. So see you in a second. Here it is, our next team member, Mankey. Mankey is a fighting type Pokemon. Oh, I hope I don't take it out because I need like 5 levels higher. Okay. It's a fighting type Pokemon, and it's in one of the new team members I kind of want to use. It's a good Pokemon. It's a pure fighting. There's not many fighting Pokemons out there, and I want to change up my team in different ways. And wow, we caught it in one try. So, yeah, we got ourselves a new Pokemon, Mankey. Woo! Alright, but that was pretty fast. But yeah, no, Mankey is a fighting type Pokemon. It can be very fast when it's higher level, has really good attacking stats, and a very good ability that cannot sleep. So, let's go over the next Pokemon that you can actually find up here. I think there's an item here. So, 10%. So, Mankey is a 45% chance, but the 10% is Spearow. If you know me, I like Spearow. Spearow is more of a more aggressive Pokemon than the Pidgey family. And I like Spearow. I use it in my team. You've probably seen in my FireRed Let's Play, and it's super good. I advise you use it than Pidgey. But if you want to use the Pidgey family, I'm not going to stop you. So let's go heal real fast. So see you in a second. Alright, after we just healed up, we're going to go up north. Well now, I have my coffee, and that's what I need to get going. I forgot to mention, if you go up here north, this guy would be laying on the ground. He would not let you pass because he's all grumpy and stuff like that. But now he got his coffee, now he's good. What is that red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your Pokédex. Then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokédex automatically updates its data. Yeah, I just caught my Mankey. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? I just caught a Pokemon. Okay. Yes, this it has to be forced to be used on. So yeah, no, you're just gonna see this old man just trying to catch this Weedle. You just catch it in one try with full HP and everything, which is kind of insane. Yay, caught it. There now, tell me that was educational, was it not? And here, take this too. And we got the Teachy TV, which is actually another item that, you know, we never get to see the light of day. Let's go over. So it just tells you like what to do in these battles. It just tells you how to play the game pretty much. So let's go to this one, for example. Hey all you trainers out there. Hello trainers. Come on, let me hear you. Hello trainers, it's me, the Pokey Dude. Today the Pokey Dude's here to tell you how you can battle Pokemon. Say you're out here for a stroll when suddenly a wild Pokemon appears. It's up to you to smartly use your Pokemon and their moves to reduce their opponent's speed to nothing and claim victory. I'll show you how to do that in person for sure. Alright, here it goes. Keep your eyes glued to the Super Pokédex show. So yeah, no, this was another area that is a tutorial, like how to play the game kind of style. It helps you out to play the game. Helps you out when you're struggling or tells you how to do stuff, which is actually kind of cool because again, this is a remake of Pokemon Blue and Red. This is interesting. The speeder of the Pokemon battles gets to attack first. So it just trying to tell you whoever had the highest speed gets moved first. It looks like my Rattata was faster than the Pidgey. The battler takes turns attacking and reducing each other's HP. Beats the Pidgey. My Rattata reduced the foe's HP to 0, so it wins. The Pokemon the Pokemon that took part in the battle gets an XP. When a Pokemon collects enough XP to level up, leveling up before the Pokemon gets stronger than before. So it gains 141 XP. Well, did you get that? Even if your own Pokemon's HP falls to 0 and it becomes unable to battle, so don't worry, not to worry, just take it to any Pokemon Center and heal it. Alright, be seeing you. Remember, trainers, a good deed a day brings happiness to stay. Then he goes off screen and it says then. So yeah, you can just go over these and see what the Pokédude goes and just helps you out in a visually way instead if you don't want to read all this. Okay, so we're going to continue on. Actually, if you want to go this way, there's a gym over here. The Viridian's gym doors are locked. Which is kind of trollish because it pushes you down here, which is like, why? Alright, now let's go up to our next route. Route 2. So, Route 2, we do have 2 new Pokemon you can find here, which is kind of ironically weird. So next we have in these patches of grasses, Caterpie, which is a basic bug type Pokemon. It's again the gimmick of bug types is that they are very weak, but they're easily they evolve the earliest than any other Pokemon. With Caterpie, I kind of like it and then don't like it. It's kind of weird to say that. The reason I say that because when it evolves, it learns a good move with Confusion, which is kind of cool. And it learns some, like later on, it does learn some really, really cool bouncing moves, which is actually kind of cool. But again, we're in Generation 1, so there's going to be a lot of Pokemon being like, yeah, it's good, but it's not really great in this generation. Until later on, it gets better. Next, we have Weedle. Weedle is a bug and poison type Pokemon. I think it's better than the Caterpie family until it evolves to a Butterfree. But, I was about to say, but again, it's the bug Pokemon. They're not that good at Pokemon, but it does learn Poison Sting as a start move while Caterpie test tackle. So Weedle could actually do some damage by poisoning Pokemon, unlike Caterpie. So we're in our very first dungeon we had to take, Viridian Forest, where all the bug Pokemon are at. So Viridian Forest has a handful of stuff, and has some version exclusives. Only in LeafGreen you can find Metapod, at 10% or FireRed at 5%. Metapod is the evolved version of Caterpie, and I have to say this: if you're gonna catch one of these Pokemon, just catch it as a Caterpie or a Metapod, or just catch it as a Caterpie, because if you find it as a Metapod, the only move it's gonna have is Harden, which is only raises defense. It won't have String Shot or Tackle, which is what Caterpie will already have provided. So, if you really want to bug Pokemon, just advise you just make sure you, just make sure you get a Caterpie first. Next we have Kakuna, which is on FireRed, more common than LeafGreen. Again, it's like 10 to 5%, 10% for FireRed, LeafGreen's 5. Again, if you want the Weedle family, just catch as a Weedle, don't catch as a Cocoon, because again, it will just only have Harden. But for 5% chance, you can actually find Pikachu. Pikachu is actually not a bad Pokemon. It's going to be a while before you can actually get the Thunderstone, which is the way to evolve Pikachu. Oh my god. Pikachu is actually a good Pokemon, to be honest, in my opinion. It's a good electric type this early on, and if you want to train it up, go for it. It's actually not bad as a Pokemon. I was actually really thinking about maybe raise that Pikachu myself and evolve it with a Thunderstone later on, but I decided not to because I'm like, and there's a reason why. But what you just saw there, I got Poison. So Poison does a certain amount of HP. I think it's like 1/16 of the HP, but while you're poisoned, you're walking, you take 1 HP, which is not good. Not good at all. This is why I say the Weedle family is kind of a little annoying, because it has poison. It has poison thing, which can actually poison your Pokemon. But we do have. Oh no, we don't have a poison. Crap. Okay, I'll be right back. We're gonna go heal up because I don't have any antidotes. I'm actually. Yep, Charmander Fendiel. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back at it. I just healed and I bought some items. I bought some Pokeballs. I bought some some antidotes if I get poisoned more. So before we go on, let's go over our status. Poison, actually, let's see if it has it on here. Oh wait. So you can see here. Okay, this tells you what. Maybe I have a status problem, huh? But you can see that it has updated. But let's go over statuses. We have Burn that cuts your attack in half. But again, you take like what 1/16 of the damage. Poison, you take 1/16 of the damage. But every step, I might be wrong on the damage spread. But every step you take, you do lose 1 HP. And there's a difference with Poison and Badly Poison. Badly Poison will increase the damage every turn, making your Pokemon hurt more and more, which is actually kind of scary if you don't have a way to cure itself. Sleep is so necessary, and we have Frozen, which is actually the most rarest thing you can do. What I'm going to do is you're going to see me talk to this trainer, and you're going to see me in a second. I finished battling, because I'm going to do this off screen. So, see you in a second. No! Gabby! Can't hack it! Yeah, I just did. Alright. So I'm going to continue on. The reason I bought more Pokeballs is because in this game, you have to catch Pokemon, because there is a rewards if you catch a certain amount of Pokemon, which I will go over whenever we get the chance. So yeah, that's if you're wondering like, wait, why you bought a bunch of Pokeballs? That's why. So let's face this guy, and I'll be right back once again. Okay, just going to continue on. And we have a Pokeball item right here, which is an antidote. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still going over, I guess, the sickness. I was getting better and better, then at one point be like, nah, back to weak lungs. I'm like, oh. So let's actually make him look away, and we'll just keep on going. We're going to try to finish up this dungeon and call it quits for now. And I'm going to go off screen and try to catch those Pokemon in the wild. found a Weedle. I'm gonna run away. But yeah, no, we're almost out of this dungeon. It's not that far away. And yeah, can't wait. I don't know, I'm like a broken record for a second. We're so close. No more wild Pokemon, please. We do have one battle we have to actually do, which I guess we can show you. Oh yeah, by the way, during off-screening, during off-screening, Manking does learn Low Kick, which is actually kind of cool. Low Kick is an interesting move. Let's see if it actually described it on here. I believe what Low Kick does, it does more damage than the weight of the Pokemon, because again, you know, you're tripping the Pokemon. Let them fall on their face. Yeah, a low tripping kick that inflicts more damage to the heavier the foe, which is kind of funny. But, oh yeah, by the way, we are going by Generation 3. This is not I know this is in Generation 1 of this. I kind of should have fixed what I'm trying to say. But even though we're in Generation 1, but we're going by Generation 3 movesets. Which is not that bad. Because this game came out around when Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire came out, I believe. Which I see, yeah, Ruby and Sapphire came out, or in Japan it came out in November 2002, and US in March of 2003, while Pokemon, oh, we just only had the Weedle. Got 108 Pokédolls, okay. While the game came out in 2004. So about 1 year after Ruby and Sapphire. Alright, we're finally out of Viridian Forest! Yay! And we have no new Pokemon in Route 2, so don't worry. It's the same Pokemon you find in the previous route of Route 1, where you catch the Manking, but it's just the same basics of before you went to Viridian Forest. Alright, we're in Pewter City. We have some stuff to well, we don't have limited stuff to do, but we have something to do, which is kind of cool. But next time on Pokemon FireRed, we're going to continue on our adventure. See you next time. Later.